T as in Tao.
Coming to you live from the Eye of a Needle, it's the Tao Eternal. Oh hey homies, what up? Yup, a new season is upon us, Season of the Seas. Is there like some lore guide that I don't know about, or blog or something? Like, I'm still a little lost with the Crimson and the Chaos. They don't like each other, but like, something about a mage and a scientist. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some more insight at some point. In case you were wondering, Sniper Leader is back. It's incredible. I love him. I can't get enough of him. Let's watch some videos. Well, I guess we just have to play this. Alright. We got Pomo 110. We got John from King Dingalings. Pomo likes to run Sniper Leader. He's done it a bunch. I think for a couple seasons, actually, which is pretty cool. Because, yeah, new season, new meta. Whew. Really new meta. It felt like, at least for a while. Leave some comments about what you think about it. I was surprised by how much things got shook up, and then they said in the Season 3 notes that one of the values of Section is to constantly change the meta so that no cards are getting overused or underutilized. They're really doing it. This isn't like League of Legends or something where everything moves at a snail's pace. Like, they seemingly really transformed the landscape. Certain cards have persisted because they're really good and versatile, like Stewart's and stuff. But a lot of other cards have gotten really good, or at least usable, like the Parry Knight. Anyway, Sniper, as a leader, shoots way farther. Parry Knight, which we're starting to see more play from, carries a shield, defends ranged attacks, and then gets a damage knockback to the first melee attack it receives, or like returns 200% damage on the first melee attack it receives. Has a shield, it goes in, it goes out, and then for its leader ability, it gets this damage wall that it puts up for a few seconds. It's pretty cool. Let's check it out. Alright, Pomo's got a well, so we're gonna see a well. Got a Sniper Gremlin combo. That was a poorly played well. Would have been nice to have a response to that. But then again, the Marauder cleaned that up pretty quick. We got an Automaton. He's drilling him. He's reeling him in. Marauder's a little confused. Alright. And setting it up. Parry Knight comes in. Gonna play a little D for the Automaton. Got a Crypt coming out. We got your boy Skelly on the bottom. Parry Knight's just absorbing all that damage. But boom. Now it's not. I'm still kind of learning about the mechanic. I think once it gets hit by a melee attack once, then its range and vulnerability fades or something. But I think towers can hit it? I don't know. It's a little interesting. Anyway, Sniper cleaning up top. Got tons of range. Marauder comes in. He's just going to play a little D. Doesn't stun anything on the way down. Bombi coming in. Also anticipating a little defense. Skulls come in at the mid-court on top of a Gremlin. Yeah, that was not chosen wisely. So Yon's gonna lose that tower. Yeah. Interesting little counter push. Does clean up everything, and there's 200 health on the tower, so it's not down yet, but that thing is, you can sneeze on it and it's gonna fall over. Bros and your Grail Knight doing a little battle. Tower's gonna clean it up. And Pomo doesn't lose much tower health at all. Sniper comes in up top, and Bombi's going to clean him up. That's a really good trade. I would take that every time, and I think it's almost a reason to run Bombi in and of itself. Skulls are going to get cleaned up by Gremlins. Well, still proccing. Got a Sniper and a Crypt on the bottom. He's got tons of range. This is one of my favorite ways to play it, and then as soon as they play something, yeah, you play something like Bros to add even more defense to your Sniper. Top tower goes. Bottom tower goes. Got a huge push still going. That sniper's still alive. Got a little defense from the skellies. And Pomo's got tons of mana, so a little surprised he's not dropping anything else. Oh, it's one of these. It's glitching out. Well, let's just admire the range of the sniper for a few more shots. Do 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 do. And there it is, folks. Again, I don't prefer it when it glitches out during a match, but Poma had that one in the bag. He had already crushed 2 lanes, had a good push, he had plenty of mana, so we'll take it. Let's take a quick gander at Parry Knight. While on guard, oncoming projectiles are blocked. She instantly parries a foe's first melee attack at 200% of its damage. Okay. And then creates a giant shield. This is a leader ability. That blocks all frontal attacks. Units within 2 meters of her get... Oh, that's what it was. So they changed this, and now there's that 25% attack speed boost. I haven't seen too many people use it, but I've seen her being played more just as a card in the deck. So maybe we'll see more leaders. Like, I don't even think they dropped it once in that last match. But attack speed buffs are incredible. A la Marauder and his leader ability. So maybe we'll see some more play there. Let's check out another one. Ding-a-ling. Lost to the sniper and then starts a sniper. That's a good way to do it. If you lose to a deck and it just kicks your butt, build the deck and try it. See how it feels. Okay, let's check this out. This is another thing that we're seeing more of in this season. Crypt Leader. And I had seen it in previous seasons, but now it's definitely better. Crypt got less health, which is a significant nerf, because part of what was so cool about it was being able to have a 3-cost building that could draw aggro, particularly stonecutters, off of a tower. So less health, less attacks it can absorb. But the spawn time for its skeletal minions, that decrease? No. They come out faster. The spawn time increased. The time between minions decreased. There we go. So when you have it as a leader ability, it's going to just pump out things to shoot. If you get a solid enough push going with it, maybe dropping that wolf and stuff that he's got, you can sneak him into a tower pretty quick. It's also being heavily countered by Warlock, and Warlock has made a huge comeback. They increased its range, so it's really, really viable in ways that it just wasn't in the past. And I think really the range is what did it. The damage was always good, but it's so squishy that being close to anything, it's going to die like that. But if you drop it behind a push of yours and you take out 2 or 3 of their cards with just your Warlock, you're going to get a huge mana advantage. So it's definitely a nice way to drive home a good push or to defend against a lot of swarm. Like, it can take out multiple swarms on its own. Let's get into it. Oh, yeah, Crypt Leader, and then Frostenes. He's got the Golem Leader. He's got a passive ability that, or is it an active? I think it's an active. Doesn't really matter. He rolls forward onto a tower and gap closes. It's pretty great. All right. Well in the corner. I've become a huge fan lately of dropping the well on my main tower. The pros just tend to do it over and over again, and I think getting that thing active ASAP is really incredible. Wolf on the bottom. Oh. Sniper comes to counter. We got an automaton and a warlock's pretty heavy push on the bottom court, and there's that crypt pumping out double. Man. Yeah, solid push. The giant's coming in. He's going to die quick. He'll fall on some things and kill him. But this is definitely... Well, they didn't get quite as much damage as I thought they were going to get. Only half tower health, but still, it's something. Tons of skellies in the middle. They're just getting chewed up by that Wolverine. Werewolf? Werewolf. Spike's coming out. We got wolf on wolf action. Sniper survives. He's going to get some shots. Just chilling at the mid-court, shooting from curry range. Automaton slurps him up. And you're done, son. Alright, we got a well coming out. People are kind of resetting. Crypt is just pumping him out in the bottom. Like, look at that. Automaton's just getting the royal escort in. Gremlin gets taken out easy. Bombi's going to clean up a bit of the skellies, but the Automaton's still going to get that drill going. Frosene's getting a little Frosene. Golem rolls up. He's doing some D for the sniper, who's probably going to get that tower. It's a lot of damage. Got the wolf coming out as well. Warlock. See, and that's what's cool, the chain lightning, so you can really get to the back line with the Warlock, which is really invaluable. Like, Sniper's cool, but he's only going to shoot the nearest thing. Warlock, whew, zaps through things like crazy. Another Automaton walking in. That Crypt is probably a little slow. It would have been nice if the little guys were blocking for him, but... Is this happening again? It is. Are we 2 for 2 on DCs? Am I gonna leave in 2 for 2 on DCs? I don't know. I guess. Huh. I've literally never had this happen while making a video. Yeah, we can leave it. So there you go. Crypt Leader. Just like in the last one, I think that Samboran was making more solid pushes, so I'm pretty sure they would have won it anyway. But maybe let's try for one more that doesn't DC. So watch one of mine. I'm not a champion yet, so is it a top replay? I don't know, but I've set the precedent, so we might as well. Yeah. Sniper Leader. I'm really digging it. I'm in the middle of the busiest 2 weeks, work weeks of my year. So the season changed, and I started playing, and I had no clue what I was doing. And I was just losing and losing and losing. And my deck from last season, it felt terrible. I had a little crisis of faith. And then a few days later, I pieced it all back together. And now I've got a deck that I'm pretty happy with. One of the changes that I wasn't necessarily expecting, because in the past I was kind of cold on the card, they modified Giant. So it's 6 stone, or 6 mana to play, but it has significantly less health. I think it's only 400 more health than Marauder, which is a 5 cost that stuns when you drop it. So I think by shifting around Giant, they were trying to make it more desirable, because initially everyone was just playing Goliath and ignoring Giant. Now I think everyone's going to kind of ignore Giant because it's so close to Marauder, and Marauder at 5 cost, having almost all the same health and having similar functions but the on-demand stun, I think Marauder is awesome right now. And particularly since a lot of range champions are really, really strong right now, particularly things like Warlock and Sniper, Marauder is great to drop on them because it totally disables their ability to do damage and buys you some time to take them out quickly. So yeah, I popped Marauder in my deck and things got way better. Got a little Iscariot in there as well. I think I'm going to reach out to Section about legendary drop rates, because I've been playing the game for a little over 2 months, and I have 2 legendary cards, and I've bought both of them at 500 crimson apiece from the store. I haven't actually gotten a single legendary card in a pack. I think their drop rate's like 1% on the higher packs, so that's, and 2% on the best ones. So that's a 1 in 50 on King's Tomes. How long is it going to take me to get 50 Kingstone, dudes? I'd really like to play Gregor and Goliath, and they have all these abilities that I'd like to level up. So I think that's the one thing in this game that needs tuning, and I think they'd make even more money if they tuned it properly. So if the legendaries were actually possible to get, or felt more possible, I think people would spend more money on the packs that could potentially get them. Something to think about, guys. Anyway, I got Sniper, he's got Gregor. He dashes around and stuns and smacks around everything. We've seen him. Alright, so this is interesting. I don't have a well to start. I'll probably play that Gremlin just to use a little mana. Yep. He plays a Knight, kind of doing the same thing, drops the Sniper and the Hydras. I drop the Marauder and get a crypt going just so my tower's not taking any extra damage. I got a Gremlin in the back, which is really going to help clean up all of that. I drop some Zealots, I got a Sniper, we got a little Swarm Heavy Push, which is susceptible to Bombi damage, but hey look, I got the Sniper on the back line, he's having a great time. Gremlin comes out, I'm just trying to get a little D, maybe trying to take out something that would kill the Sniper. I get half tower health, so definitely fine with that push. Alright, I'm probably waiting for an opportunity to well, but I'm not going to do it till I have at least 9 or 10 mana, probably. Gregor's coming, so I might still well, but yep. I'm going to throw that crypt out to try and absorb some of that damage. I got to drop something on top. I was probably a little too ambitious with the well there, and I'm going to lose some health because of it. But I got Zealots cleaning up, I got a Gremlin, I got a Sniper. So yeah, that was definitely an example of, like, I had all 5 cost cards in my hand, like I do right now. So it's kind of a tough choice. Like the Marauder, I like to drop it with the stun, but it probably would have been a better play just to drop the Marauder in front of my tower and rotate into some other damage dealing, like, range cards. And I could have cleaned up his push more efficiently than I did. But, you know, you live and you learn. Alright, I got a Sniper going, got a Stonecutter. This is kind of an interesting push. I guess it'll work? Huh, yeah, that definitely worked. Yeah, I dropped the crypt down to keep the Sniper covered. He didn't have enough mana to really counter the Cutter and the other things around it. Things are going aggressive up top, so I try and do a sneaky cute little play on bottom with the Scariot. I haven't used the card much, so that could have gone much better. I wasted some mana there, but man, it's fun just dropping and watching, just dash into everything. Like, really cool card. Alright, he drops his Iscariot up top. I've got to figure out some way to stop it from killing that tower. I drop Gremlin. That's probably not enough. Hey, it is. He's got to push on the bottom. I'm going to lose the top tower, so I'm just focused on really eating up that bottom push so I can counter push into his tower. His Gregor zaps all my little guys around there, all the villagers. Ah! But Skellies pop out. I got Zealots. I got a Sniper. That means I got to push. He's got a Sniper on the back line, so if I can move quick enough, I can probably get some decent damage done. He skulls my Iscariot, which hopefully is going to turn on that Sniper in just a second. No, it turns on the tower while my Sniper was going on it, and that's going to be enough damage to get it. And now it's just defend that bottom tower until the time runs out. He's got an Iscariot, which is doing lots of damage, but Zealots. Zealots are a great way to get value in defense. Like, you're kind of forced to use them when you start the game and you're doing the tutorial and stuff. And I thought they were kind of weak, so I stopped using them. But man, I put them back in my deck. They're so nice because you can rotate the deck with them. They do really good damage if they're defended by something else, like a tower. And you can, yeah, the enemy can have a werewolf, an Iscariot, a Gregor on your tower, and you drop Zealots, and they'll kill it really quickly. It's a great card. So there you have it, a third game that didn't DC. Sniper leader just being bows as usual. I pretty much never do this, but that's my deck. Like the video if you like the video. subscribe because there will be more, and leave a comment. I'm really curious to see what other people think about this meta. I'm personally, I buy into the idea of actively changing the meta every season. I think this is a really cool way to actually ensure that people will get opportunities to use all the cards. And with the changes they made, I ended up using cards that I had never played before. So I think it's really great, but I'd love to know what you think about it as well. You know, did your favorite card just get nerfed into oblivion, or have you started playing something that you never thought you would ever play? Let me know. All right, that's going to do it for now. See you soon. Bye-bye.